President Donald Trump unleashed his hardcore supporters upon Democratic states recently through a series of tweets calling upon them to liberate them from Democratic governors, even as he threatens military force against people peacefully protesting against him and racial injustice. Several states across the nation put measures in place to keep the coronavirus from spreading and killing more people. But armed protesters organized by a group connected to Education Secretary Betsy DeVos swarmed the state capitol in Michigan in an effort to pressure Governor Gretchen Whitmer, D., to reopen the state early, blocking streets and preventing first responders from doing their jobs along the way. Trump himself expressed support for the protests in remarks at a press briefing. "I think they listened to me," Trump said. "They seem to be protesters that like me and respect this opinion. The key words there is that these protesters like him, so he has no problem with them using their guns to intimidate Democrats." With that statement in mind, Trump went on a Twitter rampage targeting 3 states, 2 of which are major swing states he needs to win in November. Trump's tweets appeared to be inciting more protests, or worse, in order to force Democratic governors to bow to his obsession with reopening the country earlier than recommended as coronavirus deaths continued to surge. In fact, one protester actually brought a sign that seemed to call for Whitmer to be hanged for imaginary tyranny. Trump supporters are also actively protesting in North Carolina, Virginia and other states in order to force early reopening despite a surge in cases and a death toll that has passed 117,000. But now that the protests are in support of racial justice and against him and his policies, Trump opposes them and would love nothing more than have the protesters tear-gassed and shot with rubber bullets even though they are unarmed. Americans were horrified by Trump's tweets. Any violence that occurs as a result of these tweets is all on Trump. As president, he should be urging against such protests so that the pandemic can end sooner. Instead, he has set his angry gun-toting supporters loose upon the nation all as he continues urging violence against peaceful protests outside the White House and across the nation.